Hey guys, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Blair. Welcome to my beauty space. So today I want to do a fresh summer look using the new Anastasia Riviera palette. So this is not her newest palette, but still I really love this palette. That's why I want to do a dedicated video testing this palette out for you guys. And also she came out with 3 loose highlighters and I got all of them right here. So I'm going to test this one out for you guys as well. And lastly, she came out with a brand new dipped brow gel. And I'm just so intrigued by this product and I'm going to test this one out for you guys as well. So yeah, if you want to know what I think about all the new items from Anastasia as well as the look that I created using the new items, just please keep watching. As you can see, I have already did my whole base. I contoured, I set my face, I did the base. I even did some brows right here because the product I'm going to test out is a brow gel. So I use a brow pencil to shape my brow. I want to quickly mention that today I'm using the YSL All Hours foundation. I don't know why I haven't used this one in a while, but today when I'm using it, I'm like, this is it. Like, this is beautiful and this gives you a beautiful coverage. I would say this one is a medium to full coverage and it has a really strong staying power just by, you know, swatch on my hand and just by like applying it on my face. It's definitely not like a runny texture. So I'm really impressed with this foundation. And also, before I start playing with the eyeshadows, I want to put some powder underneath my eyes. So today I'm going to use this Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. This I recently hauled, so it's new to my collection. And first impression wise, I really love this powder. I think it's a great texture. And I do see some brightening underneath my eyes, but I do need more time to test it out. So today I'm going to just place this underneath my eyes as a shadow fallout shield so that I don't get my under eye ruined. Voila, just like this. Alright, so now I have done all the prep work. Let's jump right into the eyeshadow palette. So here is the eyeshadow palette right here. First of all, this probably is my favorite packaging from Anastasia. I don't know why, but you know, like a blue white stripes just gives me a very French kind of a vibe, which is really fitting for the name because it is a French Riviera, which I really love the same. I feel like this might be my favorite shadow palette from Anastasia. So once you open it up, here is the packaging. So it's exactly the same as the outer packaging. And I couldn't really pinpoint the texture on this material, but it kind of feels like a canvas, you know, like kind of like a canvas bag, something like that. Just gave me a very like summer resort kind of a vibe, which I love it so much. And then look at this palette, look how beautiful. I just really love the vibe of it. And then let's open her up together, shall we? And once you open it up, ta-da, here are the shades. I love all the colors. This just gives me so much happiness just looking into it because the colors are just really colorful and they're beautifully blended. And of course, you will get a standard brush right here. I actually think that the brush that comes with the Anastasia eyeshadow palette is really decent. So this is a dual-ended brush. On one hand, it's more of a detail brush. On the other hand, it is a blending fluffy brush. So I really love it. So here in this palette, you will have 6 shimmer shades and 8 matte shades, ranging from the most basic base shade to the most bold shade, like the fuchsia color right here. And all the shimmer shades are kind of like neutral tone to cool tone, which is really beautiful. So for today's look, I really want to test out this fuchsia shade because I do think this is like the center of attention of the whole palette. And I do think this shade brought up the whole palette to the next level. So I definitely want to try out the shade right here. But also I want to try out this kind of purplish shade right here. This is a shimmer shade. So let me swatch it for you guys. It's beautiful, but I do think this shade you can get in a lot of like the single eyeshadows or a lot of other palette. What I think is the most unique, I guess, is this blue shade right here, this fuchsia shade right here, maybe this yellow shimmer shade. So let me swatch it for you guys. That is beautiful. but I do think this one is not like as wow as some of the other shimmer shades I have swatched in the past. But overall, I think this is a great palette. It's just a great color combination with great packaging right here. So I just love it. And now let's play it together, shall we? So I'm going to just use the brush that comes with the palette. And first, I'm going to pick up the shade called Estate. So this is kind of like a nudie, I don't know, just like a nude shade. I just feel like this shade is great for, you know, a base eye look. Alright, so after like about 2.5 layers, this is the color. As you can see, it does show on my eyelid, but it's a very, very subtle color. But I do have to mention that look at the fallout right here. It is pretty, you know, fallout central right here. I'm not going to lie. And I really didn't just, you know, poke into the eyeshadows. I already have like a history with Anastasia shadows being kind of loosely bounded, so I don't want to like keep poking it. But you know what? I do think this shade has a lot of fallout. And I do wish that they could address this issue because it could get messy. But you know what? The color is beautiful, so I'm not going to complain about that too much. And moving on, I'm going to use the second shade right here called Cabana. So this is almost like a yellow mustard shade, and those kind of shades are perfect for crease transitioning. So I'm going to use the smaller side and put it in my crease right here. That is a beautiful color. I really love this color. And also I think the fallout is not as much. I don't know if it's because I'm using like the smaller side, but yeah, this one doesn't fall out as much as the first color. So let's do the other eye. I love the color. It's really beautiful, like really unique and beautiful. And moving on, I want to use the color Monte Carlo. So this is kind of like a nudie coral charcoal shade. Don't know how to describe it. And I'm going to use this side again. So here are the colors that I pick it up. I love how it actually pick up a lot. So I'm going to put this one right here, like here. Like right underneath the crease shade. Wow, I love this shade. And I do think this shade blend really well with like the mustard crease shade. Moving on, the next shade I'm going to use is this vibrant fuchsia color. This is the shade called Bahamas. I just love those kind of color. So I'm going to use a smaller dense part because I think when it comes to more vibrant color, you want to be more precise instead of just put it all over your eyelid. I mean, if you want, that's also, you know, up to you. For me, I do feel like whenever I'm using a more precise brush like this and put it in like the targeted area, I think the look turns out better for me. So this color I'm going to put right in the center right here. So here is the color right here. It is very pigmented. I'm very pleased with the shade right here. So yeah, this is what it looks like when I place the most vibrant shade on my eyes. I really love the color. I think the pigmentation is beautiful, very easy to blend out. And since I've gone for the fuchsia color right here, I don't think any of the shimmers right here will be a good match for the color right here. So I'm going to use the KKW Loose Highlighter powder. And I think this color will match the vibrant pink really beautifully. So once you open it up, these are the highlighters. So I'm going to just put on the back of my hand and using my finger to apply it on top. So here, that's the highlighter, and then just place it right here. Yeah, these two colors are definitely a match. So I'm going to do for the other eye. Alright, so this is what my eye makeup looks like when I'm layering the KKW powder on top of the fuchsia shade. I really love this look. I think it is very beautiful. With the eyeshadow look, and I'm very pleased with this palette right here. I know that I didn't use all the shades, but because the color I chose, I couldn't really use a lot of the shades. So if you wanted me to do like a second summer look and testing out a bunch of other products together, I'll totally do it for you guys. Maybe I'll do like a turquoise kind of an eye look next. So leave me a comment down below if you want to see that. And now I'm going to put on my lashes and liners and dusting on the powder, so I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. The liners are on, the lashes are on, and the look is slowly coming together. So moving on, I'm going to do my brows. And today I'm going to use the Anastasia Dip Brow Gel. So first of all, look at the packaging. How beautiful is this packaging? I just love this packaging so much. And once you open it up, here is the product. I love this packaging. And also this is smaller than their clear brow gel. The clear brow gel is bigger, but you know what? I think the reason why this is smaller is because it is colored. So let's open her up, shall we? Ooh, so here is a brush. So I got the shade in medium brown. And let me just swatch real quick, just right here. Can you guys see the color? So that's the color right here. Actually, this color is very similar to the medium brown in their brow pencil. So they did a really great job color matching different products. And to be honest, I always love the colored brow gel because at least for my brows, I don't need to fill in them that much, but I always need to brush them, set them. So what's better way to fill them, brush them, and set them all in one so that you can save a bunch of time if you are rushing. I love colored dip brow gel. So let's try on one side first. So on this side. Ooh, look at the color. So this one is very pigmented. And I do think that if you already have pretty good brows, you might not even need to fill in your brows or to shape them. Because today, before filming, I actually fill in my brows using the brow pencil. But now looking at it, this is really pigmented. I don't even think I need to fill in my brow next time. So let's do this side. I always brush it up and then just follow like the flow of my brows like this. Wow, I love it. I think this side is better because A, I didn't dip back in so that the products is less, and B, instead of just going like this, I go like gradually like brush it up. So I think it's more natural. So let's try this side. Like this. That is pretty. I really love it. I'm really impressed because the reason why I fill in my brow is that I don't know how pigmented this dip brow gel will be. So I'm like, I don't want my brow to be too, you know, natural because I kind of like my brow to be done. But you know what? I think next time I'm totally going to use this by itself because it is pretty pigmented. And you only need one dip for both of your brows. So I really love that. So yeah, I think my brows are done and I love it. Let me know in the comment down below, how do you like my brow today and how do you like this one? Because for me, first impression wise, I'm sold. This is beautiful. I love this product a lot. Alright, lastly for the highlighter today, I have all three of the brand new loose highlighter from Anastasia. And as soon as I saw it launched on the website, I'm like, this is too beautiful to pass up on. Like, look at it, how beautiful it is. So let's open her up. Here is the inner packaging. Oh my gosh, this is just beautiful. So once you opened up the box, here are the products. Actually, when I first got this package, I was so shocked to see how big this individual, you know, pot look. Picture, I thought it was gonna be smaller, but no, this one is really big, which is really good because this one is retail for $25, so you get a lot of products. That's why I think it's totally worth it. It's literally like a mini face setting powder size. And look at the cap. Oh my goodness, look at that. How beautiful. So this is the first one. This is the pink one I really like, but the powder itself is not pink, but I really love the pink packaging though, so I don't care. So this is the first one. Then moving on, we have this gold one right here, which I think is so beautiful. And this time the color matches the cap. And this one is called So Hollywood. So this is a loose powder version of their most famous highlighter, So Hollywood. I absolutely love that highlighter, and I have two just because I don't want them to ever run out. So when I saw this one in a loose powder format, I'm like, I'm totally down. I really want to test it out. And lastly, we have this silver one, which is also very pretty. It's more like a pearlescent kind of color, and this is called Snowflake. So this one, I think it will be a beautiful highlighter for any cool tone girls because the color is just really cute. But honestly, I think this one is very universal because this kind of pearl shade is just really beautiful and it doesn't clash with any kind of skin tone. So I absolutely love it. As for today, I think I want to use So Hollywood just because I love the original So Hollywood so much. So I really want to test it out. Don't worry, I'm going to swatch all three of them. And also, I think I'm going to save the case because I just think this is too beautiful to just be thrown away. So yeah, I love the whole presentation of the shimmers. And now let's get into the swatches. So I'm going to apply the color So Hollywood on my cheeks first, and then I'll show you guys like the live swatches. So once you open up the packaging, here are the inside looks like. I don't know why they don't have a shifter because a lot of the loose product have a shifter, which is really convenient and also just easier to travel with. But you know what? I don't mind this packaging that much. So let's just put this one in the cap. And then today I'm going to use the brush by BH Cosmetics. This is the Festival collection. I just really love this collection. Look how pretty that is. And I love to use this kind of like, you know, highlighting brush to do my highlight. I love fan brush as well. But sometimes if I want a more intense highlight, I always go for this kind of shade. And yeah, I love this brush. So let's just start. Here are the products. Dust off the excess, and here you go. Oh my god, I love this color. Look how beautiful. I know that So Hollywood would never disappoint. Look at it. Look how beautiful. This is so beautiful. It might look dark in the pot, but once you apply it on your cheeks, look at the color right here. I just love it. And I do think that the loose highlighter is even better because you just can control like how much you want to use. If you want a more dramatic look, you could do that. If you want a more subtle look, you can also do that. Sometimes I feel like when I'm using a pan highlighter, it's harder to pick up the right amount. So I do feel like I love the loose highlighter format better. It's easier to control. So look, here are the powders right here. Let me do a finger swatch. Look at it. I barely touch it. So here, So Hollywood. This is just pure, just beauty right here. And I want to do some on the bridge of my nose. So I'm going to just gently tap on the bridge of my nose. I really love the look. And then I'm gonna do a little bit like underneath my brows right here. Do a little bit here. This is so beautiful. I'm so in love with the shade. You have no idea. Just look at it. I didn't use any Fix Plus, no setting spray. This is just my face and the highlighter. And it kind of gives off like a wet look, which is just really beautiful. And I really love this loose highlighter right here. Moving on, I'm going to swatch the silver color right here. Look how beautiful this cap is. And honestly, I'm so impressed with this loose highlighter. I think they made so nicely. This reminds me a lot of the Artist Couture one because that one is bomb. But this one, look at it. How beautiful. So let me just swatch right here next to it. I just use a tiny little bit. And look how beautiful that is. And you do get that shimmery look. So it's not like a finely, you know, subtle look. This is a shimmered look. But look how finely milled the shimmer is. It's gorgeous. I love this color so much. And next time, I'm going to use this color right here. Lastly, we have the pink highlighter right here. but the highlighter inside is not a pink color. It's like a darker brownish color. So let me swatch it for you guys. So look at the color right here. It's actually pretty subtle, pretty light. So don't be scared of the color inside of the pot, because look from here, it looks pretty dark. But once you swatch it on your hand or apply it on your cheeks, it actually diffused and it's lighter. So yeah, I love it. I think this color is so beautiful. Let me put a little bit more, because sometimes with a loose highlighter, you need to build it up. So here. Look at it. I love it so much. I think all 3 shades are so beautiful, and I'm so happy that I got the whole collection. So yeah, those are all the Anastasia items. I want to test it out for you guys, and I want to finish the whole look. So how can I now use an Anastasia product? So today I'm going to use this lip gloss right here. This is called Amber. The shade is beautiful. So let me swatch it for you guys. This is not a new buy, but I love this color so much. Look how beautiful that is. So let's apply it together, shall we? See, this is a gloss. Look how beautiful. And also this is non-sticky at all. So don't worry if you are not like a fan of sticky gloss, because this is super comfortable to wear but not sticky at all. So yeah, this is today's video. How do you guys love all the products? Do you like the final look? And also, if you want me to review future collections or future new brands, leave me a comment down below. I'll totally do it for you guys. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.